I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Buster. It is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way? Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me. What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human. And the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Bazak. Very good. Would you care to wager on a game? Well, since you have never beaten me, we'll make this for a paltry 50 credits. No bargaining now. This is serious. To be fair, I'll use my practice deck as well. I don't want to scare you off, you understand. Haha, very good. Now, don't worry if I beat you too harshly. It is a learning experience. Would you like to have another round of Bazak? I don't want to sour you on the game. Perhaps another small wager game? Well, since you have never beaten me, to be fair... Haha. Would you like to have another round of Bazak? I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should play again to truly get a feel for the game. All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game. Hello again. Would you like to have another round of Bazak? I mean, I don't want to say that it was beginner's luck, but you should... You have some rudimentary skills. I think I'll use my second best deck this time and up the stakes. 200 credits will be the wager. I trust you will have the money on hand. You won't be so eager in a moment, I promise you. Would you like to have another round of Bazak? It's only fair, after all. You have won against me twice, but I still think I can teach you a thing or two. All right. Hello again. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? I'd like to try and win back my money. It's only fair, after all. You have won against me twice. But I still think I can teach you a thing or two. You have proven quite the opponent, but I think the time has come to end this. You will not win again. I usually only use this deck at tournaments, but I think you're worthy of it. Shall we say 500 credits on the outcome? Yes, well then, 500 credits on the line. Here we go. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? However, you'll understand if we don't have any wagers. I respect your ability too much to insult you by betting on you losing. Stop by any time. I'd like to visit my money. Ah, it's you again. Truly, you are a fine opponent. I'd be honored to play you again. However, you'll understand if we don't have any wagers. I respect your ability too much to insult you by betting on you losing. Very good. Just for the sport of it? That's, all I can afford. Would you like to have another round of Pazak? However, you'll understand if we don't have any wagers. Something else. I don't think I know about much else. Bazak is all that I do right now, I'm sorry. Ask around. I'm sure there are many better sources of information than me. Stop by any time. I'd like to visit my money.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I don't have the holocron, if that's what you're asking.
Then what are you waiting for? Go find it!
How can I help? About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing. I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick. Mother used to lie about many things to get her way. She's a selfish woman who pushed my father into doing what she wished. Yes, I thought I'd let go of that anger. All my training and it comes back so quickly. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now. I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting... You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it, I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers. Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again. I meant it.
Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Hinkins rundi hautonga tonkin bamang konkek. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Hinkin. Jibedwana ni bobo. Lagoda na rinkis maktoma. Rundi hautonga tonkin bamang konkek. Rundi haut. Duftadan elfa. Horisidan elfa. Undasta helfa. Ufta Duftadan elfa. Undas.
I like having a champion around, but you're probably destined for the circuit once it's back up and running.
You didn't have much competition here. The circuit's hurting after the loss of Terrace.
Muchachak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Lunga di hotonga kun hongabi. Wana kun bez ching palamul ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bam. Tolpa da pongwane kanduna guguchuchut. Kavadum kupilio. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Talk? What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters. I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
Sand people wiped out my Sand people wiped out my moisture.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query: would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Answer: with the restraining bolt in place, I do not have access to my memory core. I suspect, however, by the fine quality of my manufacture, that they are a prestigious company indeed. I suspect I am of unique construction, or perhaps I was intended for a very specific customer. How I ended up here, I can hardly say. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so. Extrapolation. You You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well. Statement. Indeed, it is possible that the Ithorian placed the restraining bolt on me to prevent my return to a previous owner. It is also possible that the removal of the bolt will not restore memory functions. Without my memory, I do not know if I know the answer. Do not interpret this as a reduction of my worth, however. My capabilities are quite expansive. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you should you purchase me, please.
Unnasta hjälpa. Ostärker kris. Abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne Ustustädän hjälpa. Oisidan hjälpa. Tuntus lapsa. Abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne Unnasta hjälpa. Ostärker kris. Undas. Ostärker kris. Undasta abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne Ikälti rimo. Undas. Ostärker kris. Unda abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne Undasta hjälpa. Ostärker kris.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it,
Undas. Ostärker kris. Undasta hjälpa. Abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne Undasta hjälpa. Ostärker kris. Kolor. Undasta hjälpa. Ostärker abuelta. Kolorus. Undas. Ostärker kris. Undasta hjälpa.
Gee, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Warehouse workers have a bad habit of paying off their debts with other people's property, you know?
Abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne abuelta. Kolorus. Undas. Abuelta. Kolorus Ivanne ikälti rimo. Undas. Abuelta. Undasta hjälpa. Ostärker kris. Abuelta. Kolor. Abuelta. Kolorus. Abuelta. Kolor.
and if the...
Abuelta. Abuelta. KotorHDTVChannel.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation. Master? Objection. Worn out? Listen, you talentless organic meatbag. One word from my master and I will pull you apart, limb from useless limb. I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it. Query, can I kill him now, Master? I would like ever so much to crush his neck. Just a little. It is a long-time fantasy of mine. I apologize, Master. Are you sure? Not even just a little? Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address. Retraction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such. Explanation. It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master. And all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea. Statement. Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still. Commentary. As do I. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up? Statement. Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all. Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true. Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master? Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so. Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay. Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such. Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin? Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Now close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere. As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of relief. Signing off.